Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Lanturn. This is an update video for Lanturn. If you do want to see a few more sets with a little bit more of an option, you can also check out my previous video that I've made that will be up in the corner right now. Also, if you could please like and subscribe to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. It would really help me out in general. So, today we have 3 sets for Lanturn, 2 generic and 1 dynamax, and we're just going to jump straight in. So the first set we have is a Choice Spec set with Volt Absorb as our ability. Now Volt Absorb allows for you to have the electric immunity, which would be neutral on you, so that's quite nice, and also has the ability to increase or heal you by 25% if you're hit by an electric type move. So that is definitely very helpful. Now you can always go for Water Absorb as the ability if you want to. That is entirely up to you if you want the water immunity. It depends on what team you're running. Now, Illuminate, there's no reason I'm having it, so just don't even bother. So move-wise, I've gone for Skulls. You could always go for Hydro Pump if you wanted to. It's depending if you want the accuracy or not. Could always go Surf as well if you don't want to worry about the burn opportunity with Scald, but I think Scald outweighs Surf almost every time with the opportunity to burn, because burning Pokemon, physical Pokemon in particular, can be definitely huge for you. Then I've gone for Thunderbolt, strong, powerful electric type attack boosted by Stab, and it hits a variety of different Pokemon. You've got Ice Beam, powerful ice type attack that hits again a variety of Pokemon, including grass types, which is one of your only weaknesses, and it also hits ground type, which is your other weakness. So your only 2 weaknesses are hit by that Ice Beam, so it makes sense to have that on there. And then finally I've gone for Volt Switch. Now Volt Switch allows for you to get out of there if you're predicting a potential switch, potentially. So let's say you've just come in, you're predicting the opponent to switch out because they might be a fire type. You can go for that Volt Switch and get out of there and then get the upward momentum there as well. EVs, I've gone for max HP and max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Yeah, so basically you're going to have the choice specs to do. You will be limited on what you're able to choose. Obviously, as soon as you've clicked a move, that's the move you're stuck with until you switch out and back in, but it can work very nicely for you. You could always go for Life Orb here if you wanted to, but I think choice specs works ever so slightly better. The second set we have is a support set. So on here I have gone for the leftovers, allowing for you to heal yourself up every turn. We've got Water Absorb as the ability again. Volt Absorb is an option. It just depends what your team is looking like. So let's say if you have more of a weakness to water, then go for the Water Absorb. If you have more of a weakness to electric, go for the Volt Absorb. Heal Bell is our first move here. Now Heal Bell will allow for you to recover any of your status conditions on your Pokemon, which can be really good, particularly for like physical Pokemon that have possibly been burned, halving their attack power. Any of your walls that might be toxic, that can work nicely for them as well. Obviously, if you have something that is like a Guts Flame Orb and it's had that set up already, Heal Bell is probably not going to be your best option because you do have to get that Pokemon back in and have that burn activate before the Guts will activate again. So that's something you do need to consider. We then have Toxic. Now Toxic allows you to rack up damage on a variety of different Pokemon. It is a transfer-only move, so you will have to transfer a Lanturn that already knows Toxic to the game. But Toxic allows you to rack up damage on a variety of different Pokemon. It's especially good for setup sweepers because either you'll Toxic them and they will set up fully and not have enough time to sweep your team, or they will partly set up and not be able to take you out because they don't have enough power. So that's why I really like using Toxic. And then move-wise, I've just gone for Thunderbolt and Surf, just to give you a little bit of variety. Both stabs there, hits a variety of Pokemon, and it can just give you a little bit of damage. You can always give a Volt Switch here as well, to allow you to switch out and possibly take like some hits, switch out, and then move into the next Pokemon. It's definitely an option for you to go for if you wish. EV's gone for max HP and max special defense with a calm nature, so more special defense, less attack, and 4 EVs in special attack. Now, moving on to the final set, I have put a choice specs on here. You could always go for Life Orb, you could go for Terrain Extender, you could go for Electric Seed, you could possibly even go for Damp Rock, that's an option. You can go for Red Card, any assortment of berries, leftovers, lots of different options. And again, it depends what your team is looking like, whether you want Volt Absorb or Water Absorb. First move we have is Rising Voltage. Now, Rising Voltage is very, very good in the terms that you can Dynamax, set up the Electric Terrain with Max Lightning, and then when you're back to normal, your Rising Voltage will do double damage to any Pokemon that is touching the ground, essentially. So if you have a Pokemon with Gravity on your team as well, that could work quite nicely to make sure that the Rising Voltage is always going to do base 140 power. We've got Hydro Pump, which is a powerful water-type attack. Now in Dynamax, that can set up the rain for you. So if you've got Pokemon in your team that have like Swift Spin, for example, or even Rain Dish, that can be very nice and allow you to do damage to different Pokemon, or allow for your support in your team, I suppose. We've then got Dazzling Gleam, which is just kind of a coverage move. Typically, it hits a variety of different Pokemon. And finally, I've gone for Blizzard. Now, Blizzard is really good in the sense that when you Dynamax, you set up the Max Hailstorm. And when you're back to normal, your Blizzard will hit 100% of the time, so because the hail is there. So Blizzard over Ice Beam when Dynamaxing is definitely better in my opinion, but you can always go for Ice Beam if you're not planning on using the Max Hailstorm. EV-wise, I've gone for Max HP and Max Special Attack with a modest nature, so more Special Attack, less Attack, and 4 EVs in Special Defense. Yeah, that I think covers it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here. So have a good one, and I'll see you soon.